Howdy folks, this is SenileSarge, and today we're going to talk about the global announcement for the launch for Lost Light. So those that know, that have actually been watching the channel for a bit, you know, I do enjoy mobile games quite often. So Lost Light is a mobile game that was ported over to PC. We saw that come out, I believe, a little bit earlier in August. So it came into Steam, and we had an opportunity to play it. Some of the complaints that folks had, you know, if you don't know what the game is, it's an Escape from Tarkov style game, right? So it's a looter shooter. It's got PvP, VE. So you've got both enemy, and then you have other players that are inside of the map. One of the complaints that I saw with all the videos that I watched is that there wasn't enough people, right? Like you just didn't see enough people for PvP. I actually made it to level 20. When I hit level 15, it seemed like the game changed. So it actually went from more of a PvE style game to a PvP style. I mean, like I was fighting players every single time that I went into the game. So if you started this game, you're not really sure what the game is, or you played it just a little bit and you didn't see an enemy, then I would tell you to take a look at the game. It is free to play. You don't have to pay anything for the game. It just launched. I know, as far as I know, it came on the Apple, so it's on iPhone. I just saw that it's there. So for those that like to do something like that, you're more than welcome to do that. And I also believe that it's on the iPad. We're going to take a quick look at some of the notes from the actual game so that you know. Very much like Tarkov, it was a full-on wipe. So all the data and everything else that they've done, it wiped. I think of last night at 10 p.m. So that's you know, August 31st. It's now September 1st. So the game it's up and ready. So it's ready for you to download it and to actually start. Just kind of to go through a couple things, the recruit events, it looks like they've actually updated a few things here that I think are good. There's a couple different gifts and recruit things that you're going to receive if you actually log into the game here the first 14 days. So I'd recommend that if you're going to play the game, now's the time to get in there. I also recommend if you're going to play with a friend. Okay, never go somewhere alone. Always take somebody with you. Take a buddy, right? A battle buddy. That's what you need. Some of the features, I can tell you some of the things that were a little bit off was some of the enemy and things like that. There was definitely, the maps were somewhat congested. The weapons, like there's just a lot of stuff. When I look here, I actually like what I see. So it looks like they've made some pretty good headway here on things that they're doing. So first, you've got you can contain to spread pheromones, right? Save yourself and others in the exclusion zone. You got a female Firefly. So those that were looking for the female Firefly, it looks like that has come out. So it's now operational, which is great. We've got a map extension, which is phenomenal. So this is going to be one of the maps that you're going to be playing on. You definitely want that. This is one of the maps I was talking about. It seems like it's just kind of congested. So I'm glad that they've actually kind of opened that up a little bit. And then there also looks like they've added some tutorials for some of the medicine and things like that. They've got a new weapon, a Vector 9x9 and then of course the L85 Alpha. So that's 5.5645 for those that don't know, classic assault rifle. So that's going to be good. They've got some weapon attribute changes. I'm interested to see how they do this, because you can definitely tell that some of the weapons are a little bit more overpowered than others. Again, I need to get further into the game to really feel this out completely. But now that the wipe's here, I think we're going to get a very good thing. The thing that I do love here is they actually added a new game mode. So they got a custom lobby. So I think for some folks, once you get the PvP, right? Once you hit that level 15, you would get thrusted into PvP. And it almost felt like you're a little bit overwhelmed, because you have other players that are in there, and look, it gets rough. And some of them are very, very good, right? I'm glad that they added this, because it gives you an ability to kind of go back to that and kind of feel the game out just a little bit, right? It's your own location. Gives you a chance to go in there, practice, make sure that you have everything, because it can get frustrating on here if you don't do that. The Past Light event, which is something we saw before, the collect items, exchange for invitation reference codes. So you have an opportunity to do that. You can now team up as an armband detector during an operation. Both players must send a signal and being shown a team range. So that means you can actually team up with other folks. So these are good. Added a death replay. I know another issue that folks were having is once somebody, like if you killed somebody, they had the ability to join back onto you. I don't know if they fixed that here. I didn't see anything in there. If you saw something about that, or if I missed anything, you know, do me a solid and post it down in the comments. That way others can do it. We've got a ranking system that's actually been put into place. Good. So that'll be good to see. The trading center now, to unlock the ability to buy an item in a trading center, the player must pass the corresponding item mark sellable to the store. So that's an interesting change. You kind of a free-for-all sell prior to this. So now it looks like you have a little bit more. Real-time weather system. So now you have dynamic weather that changes in real time. So, you know, you could be outside. It's like living in Florida, right? You walk outside, it's nice and hot. Next thing you know, it's raining. So that'll be, I think that's going to be probably a pretty good addition to this. We've got premium benefits. I did not test these out last time, so I'm not sure exactly what the premium is. I played free to play and absolutely had no issues with it. I think most players, you know, if you're going to play the game, I think you can get away with playing free to play. Sign in. They got brand new interface. I have not seen it yet. We're going to be jumping in here later just to kind of see what that looks like. They got new rewards for 7 days, community sign-ins, and all of that. So this is a great way to get stuff. Anybody play mobile games, you know that this is probably one of the best ways for you to get stuff is to log in, and then you're going to get things for logging in. And we're going to take a look at all of this, and we'll figure it out and probably make some additional videos, especially if you guys like it. And oh, by the way, if you like the video, make sure you hit the like button and hit the subscription if you want some more videos on Lost Light, because I'm absolutely enjoying this game. Optimizations, this was a big one too. I think there's a lot that they need to optimize. I think it's going to be better as they get more folks into the game that actually get past that level 15 and actually play further than that. But there's a lot of things that needed to happen. I can see here that the combat system, they adjusted the difficulty of the Marauders, which is pretty good. Some of the Marauders were a little bit too easy. So I'm glad that they've adjusted that, especially from the PvE standpoint. You know, you move from PvE to PvP and all of a sudden you're kind of getting wrecked. So that's good news. They did optimize the sound. Gunshots were sounded a little bit weird. You know, it's probably the same. I think they probably use the same audio as Escape from Tarkov sometimes because you know, you wouldn't be able to hear it. So I'm glad that looks like they're kind of working on that to see exactly how they can perfect that to make that a better system. And all the other stuff, you got some model optimization, companions, some character creation, and things like that. Through the video, I had a little bit running in the background so you guys could see basically what the new season looks like, or at least parts of it. Look, I think I'm excited about the game. I'm glad that they have updated this. I know it's got mixed reviews right now on Steam, but again, it's a free-to-play game. If you enjoy mobile games that are free, you enjoy shooters, you enjoy looter shooters, I would highly recommend that you take a little bit of time to just check this game out. I mean, the worst case scenario, you download it, you don't like it, and then you just get rid of it. I mean, it's on Steam, so it's pretty easy. All right, thank you so much. Appreciate you guys for being here and hanging out. If you have any comments or anything or any questions, make sure you post them down in the comments. We'll see you guys on the next one. SenileSarge signing off.